So you have to pay attention. Like you're telling somebody else not to read the comments. You arguing with the comments about something that they not even saying to you. Nobody was talking to her. Like nobody was being disrespectful in the comments to her. They were talking in the comments to each other.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead, confident. I'm sorry.
What? You want me to play some more?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I gotta get it back up.
Thing is
Huh?
being exposed this week. That's the crazy part about it. These lives that they doing, we
Hold
ain't even
on.
got to talk about it. They exposing they all exposing themselves.
I mean, when Evans had pulled up, I don't know when she had done winning that dating live, but when they had that one, and then I'm seeing her in the Luke live talking about she wanted to do all these different things, and it's like that doesn't make any sense. Like, why would you be up there and talking about doing a reality TV show with Luke, Uncle Luke, the Uncle Luke, Freaknik Uncle Luke?
But that's what I'm saying. Like when you came up in the live and she was like, I don't have a problem with Crown. You know, she started. Remember how she tried to flip that shit, and somebody was like, they said my name. I said, oh no. I said what she's trying to do is what you notice. She attaches to larger creators,
Mm-hmm.
and she tries to attach to those larger creators, and she grabs a hook on that. You get what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? And that's what she targets. So
Right.
that's why she's going from these different lives that are large creators. You get what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
she knows exactly what she's doing, and she's saying, "Oh, they don't have a life." No, this is your life.
And
You're
she
targeting creators.
she said that they she was basically saying that uh we don't know what we're doing as far as monetizing on social media, but she's going to show you how it's done. And this was earlier on when she first came out with her story, when they first started calling us victim blamers. But even though she was saying that, in the midst of them saying that we attacked her and we like dogpiled her about her story, and we negated to address the actual person. That's because we are like, how many times for all of y'all do we need to say we think he's guilty?
We never.
He is 100% guilty based off of this. Okay, that done deal. He's guilty. Let the law sort him out. Now the bullshit you doing, ma'am. Let's talk about it on this sisterhood thing. Since we talk about all of this book, like we sisters and we hold each other accountable and we look out for each other. Let me tell you, sis, you slip hanging. You slip hanging. You need to you're moving weird. You know, because if you trusted me to come and tell you something, then you should trust me to check you when you acting crazy and you're acting crazy. All of this talking about it on social media and acting like somebody leaked your story to T. Stop lying.
We got her today saying that what she said. I was throwing hints. I was throwing hints in T's live. Got her right on that. That's what I'm saying. Like she's like, well, I said this already. You gonna sew it? I said this. I said this already. No, I ain't never heard you say it. So I'm glad you saying it now. Clock it.
Clocked it. I was throwing hints in T's live, and yes, I wanted to bring it to social media. I had she had a plan or something. She said she really.
She's made
And
that very clear. That's what her plan
But
was.
And
wait,
all this while, they said, we brought your story here. And you tell everybody you brought your own damn story.
wait. She also said in that live, she said it's on the recording. She said he has dementia. Somebody was in the comments saying, "Wait, he's old and he got dementia, and you was using him for his money, so you was abusing him."
Oh yeah, she
I'm not.
made that
I'm
very
not.
clear. She said I never was attracted to him.
I
She
would
was like,
never was
because
attracted
remember
to
she
him.
said she when he got there she realized she wasn't attracted. She said I never was attracted to
Hmm.
him. I just wanted his money.
And she said she said he has dementia. In this one, she said he has dementia. So somebody in the comments said, "Oh, so now you gave him a way out again because you saying he has dementia. So you
But
took advantage of that's abuse. I don't know what the hell. I feel like everybody's.
So
But
so what I think happened, what I
her original story, where she said if she knew he was a predator, she wouldn't have never messed with him. Is that so? Because on December 28th, in my recording, she informed me. Now, mind you, she came to talk to me before she ever went to the hospital and and talked to the police. So I was talked to before she ever went to the hospital or to the police. And at that moment, she told me he had a record. So then, how did you find out through the police when clearly on the recording, you told me before you ever even talked to the police? Clocked it. I'm just saying,
yeah.
you lie about everything. You lie saying you didn't know. Yes, you did. He was a mark for you.
And for the people that be like, what does that matter? It matters because patterns. It matters because fast talkers. It matters because when people just say stuff and it just like they don't like when you told her that she said you was behind that stars page. It's clearly on the blogs where she says it, right? And she's like, I never said that. I didn't never think that was you. I only said Black Mamba. She talks so much that she doesn't even know what she's saying. And people have to understand when people are like that, you gotta ask questions because they are like you're just you're over giving all of this information so that it can pack on and so you could deflect what it is you're really trying to say.
He guilty, demented and all, but yep, dementia. He probably forgot that he probably forgot the whole what the deal was with it with dementia. That's how dementia works. Shit, they forget what they forget. He forgot shit. Dementia. That's
And she
dementia.
forgets, like even with the address thing, Confident, she forgets the reason how I knew it was her behind leaking my address, or that all the stuff that she had leaked. It's because that night in her live when she said that she was pregnant, she said it. She gave details that only the people that did that little shit would know. On top of that, she said it in the morning show. She gave my city and my state, right? So you're saying I don't know this information. Somebody just out the blue sent it to me. Nah, you told on your fucking self, dude. You told on yourself in these lives. It was 10 days, MCW.
14 days pregnancy. Yeah, it was 10 days. 10 days she found out she was pregnant. I think, was it 14 days when she actually got rid of it?
Mm-hmm. It was around the grand jury trial.
Okay. That was on the 22nd at first, and then it got bumped a week or something. I don't know. She was pregnant for 2 New York minutes.
Been in here, but I don't know which side you on because you said I can't believe what I'm hearing. This shit was resurfaced and not by us.
Who said they can't
Chef Mom, I
believe?
just want to make sure, like, I don't know where she came in at, but this was resurfaced, but it was not resurfaced by us. This was resurfaced on another platform. And that's how this came back up.
Frankly, I reserve the right to defend my fucking name. Stop lying on me. That's all I ask. There was nothing I did wrong to that girl. And she clearly, now of all the times I've seen her in panels and she was talking all of this shit about me, now she act like she's got amnesia. I never said, yes, the hell you have. Now I'm not gonna sit over there and just argue with you, but I know what I heard. I know I heard her say all of those things about me. That's cool. You done vindicated me at this point. You say that you never heard me victim blame you. I never did all these different things that you said. But you did lie and say I was behind the page and trying to keep up. It's like, what's the point of you trying to keep up beef between other people? Like, she's behind the page. They got Peter wife on there. Motherfucker, that's you. Like, that's your page. So is that Violet and whatever. That's you. And that's why every time that page used to come in here and troll me, I call her by her real name and she goes the hell away. That's her.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, y'all gotta pay attention when people are like, I don't really care. This app is nothing to me. But you on every side of fucking TikTok. This app is nothing to me. You guys need to find you something better to do. But you all over on a motherfucking world tour. But this is nothing to you. You already said, if I get pew pew tonight, I'll be on TikTok tomorrow. This is what she's saying. But this is nothing to me. Listen to the motherfucking shit people be saying out their mouth. Her and Nosy might be friends. They might motherfucking be. The way they Crown, I wouldn't even be. Let me mute.
I wouldn't be surprised either. I really wouldn't. Because I mean, the mental is similar.
Yeah, the way they know how to spin a narrative.
The mental, and they're very skilled at it. The thing that I can admire about her, even though I absolutely loathe her, she's really good at pulling at people's emotions and getting you triggered, getting you to respond off of your emotions. She's really good, laser focused on how to get you to respond. But in order to do what she said her goal is to lure people, she has to be able to do that. I know she's narcissistic. I had already called that. She's definitely a narcissist.
Crazy.
Absolutely a
Now, we may
narcissist.
say things that, like she was like, well, people, they still talking about it and they throw little hints. As for me on my platform, I do. I bring it up because I always say I could have handled that situation differently or just like this situation because it still was my experience. It happened on my platform, but I don't go into details of that situation. With the credit card situation, I got those receipts from somebody and it was said that that credit card was being used. That is possible. Do I know that to be true? No, that's why I said allegedly. I don't know if she used the man's credit cards. But those were the first allegations that man's credit card was being used. And then it was again. And they're very small amounts. So there is some times where you would be like, you know what? Maybe I'm tripping or whatever. And if you saying that a person got a lot of money, sometimes they don't see that shit.
Name me one live that had that girl on there that had their gifts off where they didn't monetize at all while that girl was up there. Only one I know, and that's Kappa Dapper.
And Kappa didn't have her up there. She was talking about it. Kappa turned them gifts off and had resources.
Even when she was just talking about it, she didn't have her up there. Kappa is the only one. But the ones who did benefit from her being in their panel and monetizing, those are the ones who did the most blaming.
Yep.
Those are the ones who pointed the most fingers.
Because regardless if you on her side or you not, you still monetizing when you got her in the panels collecting cash apps and have a cash app goal with money.
And you normally only have about 30 people in your live, and now because you got her in there, you got your numbers up, your likes going up, and all of that because it's drama and all that. You monetized off of it.
And think about this: while they saying that I needed that story. Y'all do know that right before that story came out, we had over 2,000 people in the live with Rico.
Consistently.
Yes, we were spilling all kind of tea. We did not need that story to monetize. That's the part that people don't get. That night when that story was leaked, it was when Rico and them was up in there.
Yeah, and that was
she was right dead smack in the middle of that.
But hold on. What was interesting is that's when she wanted to come up and disclose her issue with Black Chicago.
Yep.
So she took that opportunity while T was over 1,000 viewers to come up to introduce that story.
Yep.
So and that's why I said when we actually met was right there on T's panel. She came up. She was on Peter's live, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if they dropped off of that or whatever, but she ended up leaving Peter's live and came into ours, and she disclosed all of the little dirty secrets about her and Black Chicago while T had a huge viewers, and then that's when we was like, what? And of course, those guys are already coming over there to see. The next day, I think that was on a Sunday. That blew off on a Sunday. Monday, you had Diamond was talking about it. You had Lower them talking about it because they were on there talking about voting Black Chicago off. Later on, 6 days later, that's when she told me she had been assaulted. 8 days later, from that, that's when she came. No, I'm sorry, not 8, 10 days later. That's when, on the 8th of January, that's when she wanted to come out and bring it out. But even before then, I think it was on the 3rd or the 4th or something like that. That's when she jumped in T's panel, and that's what she was talking about, where I tried to hint. When she said that, I knew she was trying to manipulate the panel into pulling it out of her that she had done been touched or that, assaulted. And I sent T a message saying, don't change the subject. T did exactly that, and she wasn't able to manipulate that situation. Later, she come up because I think Chicago was in the panel. She jumped up there, and that's why Chef was saying just the fact of her being in the same panel with this guy. Because mind you, if she was in my panel,
she kept trying to get Black Chicago
to come in there
to her live.
I forgot all about that.
And tell to snitch on Lower. Mm-hmm. So she was asking us to call him back to the live to snitch on Lower. She was like, tell him to come. And that's what pissed her off, because he would not come to the live. And that's when she got pissed, because she was like, he told me if ever I need him to. Now, mind y'all, this is after the incident supposedly occurred. Now, I don't know nothing about this incident. But she came into the box and was like trying to get him to come over. And she was like, he told me that if I ever needed him, he would come and vouch for me. And now he's not vouching for me.
Now, mind you, on the 28th, that's when the assault happened. She's doing this somewhere between the 28th and the 8th. And she was advised to not have contact with him. In the panel that day, did she not acknowledge that she knew that he was in flight with his wife from Vegas?
Anniversary.
Huh?
So anniversary. So
that's
she knew. That's when she got exposed the next day when they were trying to vote him off the next day, because that's when she exposed about the pictures and all of that stuff. That was that night.
Yeah. So she was in your live after the incident, and mind you, even though we hadn't told anybody, there was 2 things I had said. If she says anything about indictment, change the story, change the subject, and don't let Black Chicago up while she in there. When she comes to my panel, I didn't let Black Chicago come up. He would come in there, he would gift her, but I would not let him in the panel, because it was all about making sure she's not sharing spaces with him. When she came in the T's live, now this is after she tried to hint and get it popping. Now she's in the live about something, and she's bringing up, trying to expose Lower about some accusation she has about him cheating, and she wants Black Chicago to come in and vouch for her. Yeah. And somebody else was saying, I think it was A. Simone saying, I think it's his anniversary. And she's like, I know it's his anniversary. They're on their way from Vegas. They're in flight from Vegas, but they should be here by now. So how would you know all of that if you're not keeping contact with him?
So we're going to go rewind, because we got to go through the timeline so she won't try to debunk us.
Go ahead.
This is before they even met. So the anniversary was before they even met. Okay? That shit happened right before they met. So that's when he's supposed to not fucked with her anyway, because she exposed him before they even met. And that's why people was like, you're stupid. Because right before they met, she exposed him on live. and told that she was messing with him. She knew he was going to anniversary. She spoke about the pictures, all of that shit. And that's when they had that live. After that, she kept coming back. Then I was in a live one day and she was like, and it's on the blog. It's on the blog.
That's where I'm going now.
Yeah, go to I Ain't Gonna Hold You. I got the hat on.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna hold y'all.
Go ahead. I'm looking.
So in that blog, I was like, well, tell Black Chicago to come over here, or whatever. This is after the first time she asked me to bring him, right? So this time, and she was like, oh, well, I can't be in contact with him now because there's an indictment. And I'm like, an indictment? He pressed charges on you? You got a restraining order on you? So by this time, they met now. This is when they met, and I ain't know they met already. So when you sent me that message and was like, stop, change the subject, I changed the subject. And she was just sitting there. And then the Rico live came after that. When the Rico live came.
Is it this one?
It's not dancing. No,
Black Chicago Black Chicago.
Yeah.
When I call Black Chicago right now and let him admit that there's another woman. No, I don't even want to do that.
Law enforcement told me I cannot contact him
That's
anymore.
What?
Yeah, that's gonna be another story for another day. He's currently waiting to be indicted right now. We're gonna leave that alone. But yeah, the twerk off is tomorrow. No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna.
He put a restraining order on you.
No, it's something. I had to file charges on him, but it's too deep for TikTok.
Don't believe everything
You'll
you
see
hear
him in the
on
news in a
Black
couple of weeks.
Chicago?
Black Chicago.
Oh Lord, I gotta do a download Pookie Undercover Ray series.
Now what?
Oh.
He get arrested.
Now y'all watch this because y'all finna see her read the text message.
I'll post him on his mugshot and everything on TikTok. Hopefully within the next couple of weeks. I talked to the investigator today. But anyways, so listen.
Speed past that bullshit.
I have to, you guys, unfortunately.
How you gonna bring it up and tell me somebody have to?
Because she
All right, we're gonna let it go.
But yeah, Dan,
Look at my face.
She ready.
we're gonna let it go.
I hope when you
I don't think y'all gonna be ready when it's time.
And I hope you sprain your ankle too when you dance tomorrow.
Will I be
I'm gonna have
able
to
to feature it on Undercover Pookie download Ray?
My whole body language changed. Everything changed.
So you dancing tomorrow. You
You go ahead and finish off my live goal.
All right, and you saw how she changed the subject completely. She was cute in that, wasn't she?
That was fine now.
She was cute.
Yeah, man, listen.
Let's see, hold on.
And do y'all see that comment? Nosy Bobcat, do you see that comment? In the comment. It says,
Sure.
yeah, it said, I heard you, yeah.
Listen, I'll tell you this. Listen, hold on. That's what they said. Listen, let me tell y'all something.
Nosy, ignore them.
No, but I want to make this very clear because while people are listening, I want to make this really, because I'm supposed to have been dropped, y'all. I'm taking my damn hair down. But let me make this clear. Nosy, that's what I was talking about. Remember when I said someone said this? And I was like, yeah, that's what I was talking about. Because and I already know the word the narrative's coming. It's coming from Tea Time. If anybody's going to be accused.
Like, why the fuck I gotta be blamed for this shit?
If anybody's going to be accused of this kind of narrative, right? Oh, Nosy Bystander set this up for her reality show. It came from Tea Time. And she's going to take the responsibility for it. Because one, I've never even heard of heartbreak until these allegations came out, okay? And for two, Tea Time will do anything to basically muddy my name in the fact that I don't want to do business with her anymore because she's a problematic individual with a broke mindset who will use a literal sexual assault victim for cash apps and money guns. Okay? She's a deplorable human, and anybody who hangs around her sphere is a deplorable.
Do you have this one?
Yeah,
You?
I got that one too.
A deplorable human, and anyone that hangs around. Do she not know what defamation of character, especially being a business?
And the crazy thing about it is, I also have my recording when it was put in the comments that Nosy Bystanders was behind it and sent Heartbreaker. And I literally said, no, I don't believe that to be true. I said, Nosy is nosy, but I don't think she sent that girl. I literally said that on my live. So for her to say that I was putting the narrative out that she is the one that sent Heartbreaker, I literally said in my live, no, I don't think that Nosy is behind this. I just think Nosy just nosy. That's all. That's exactly what I said. So for to say that I
Wait.
never,
Hold on. They say she gonna be a Tasha K. T gonna be a Cardi.
yep, she kept on playing with me. Yep, exactly. Because I literally did. I defended when somebody had said in my comments that she think that he think it was a man, that he think that Nosy was behind the Heartbreaker, that she sent Heartbreaker. I said, no, I don't think that. I don't believe that. I literally cleared that up in my live. So for her to then say that I was putting out the narrative that she sent that young lady, oh yeah, it's definitely. I have some receipts to prove everything, to back everything that she's saying about me. That's the problem with Nosy. I got everything that she's saying about me. I have receipts that prove the total opposite.
Y'all better
So
watch
she
what y'all
fucking up.
say about some of these content creators. If it is a business entity, y'all bring y'all bring discredit to their business. Stop their money. You gonna be looking at some defamation. Y'all chill out. Like y'all better at least, especially if you trying to build something like you trying to build a network, and clearly you don't know what to do, because who would fly someone out and obligate yourself to that type of expense and not have no kind of written contract? You got no contract. Y'all didn't negotiate any kind of compensation or anything. Like you got no NDA signed. You did everything ass backwards.
That was literally nothing but God. Because literally on that Zoom call with me, her, Diamond, and Guru, it was said in that Zoom call, because I told you Guru was supposed to be on the show too. It was me, her, Diamond, Guru, and the other producer. And it was said that the NDAs was gonna be sent out that day. And that was before we even went out to Atlanta. She never sent them. And when all that shit went down that night, I was like, I'm so glad I ain't signed no NDA, because bitch, you cannot make me be quiet. I was so happy that she forgot. That's what it was. She forgot to do her due diligence and send the motherfucking NDAs out. And when she clowned on my lie that night, I was like, gotcha.
And this is the thing, and y'all, ignorance is not bliss. People can easily, in the words of Petty Road, manipulate. Petty Road be like manipulate you. I love that lady. You can easily be manipulated if you don't know simple things like law. There is no way, if you don't have an agreement and you go pay for somebody to travel in an attempt to gain their employment under you. You want them. And you pay for them to come out and you show them a good time. All of that is a tax write-off. You show them a good time and you try to get them on whatever your purpose is. If there is nothing written that says, I agree to pay you back for this if I don't accept blah, blah, blah. Or if there's nothing written, or if there's no verbal agreement, let's say verbal agreement, right? If you went out there, you flew out there in October, and then in November, we have the incident with the roach thing, where she says that's where she fired T. Okay, we'll accept that. We'll pretend that's true. So T gets fired in November, quote unquote. December passes. There's no request for any money. And then in the middle of December, T gets an email requesting cast information, right? So if she was fired, why would y'all come back?
So if she was fired, why would y'all?
Sorry, y'all. Why would they request cast information when she was already fired the month prior? And if they did fire her, why didn't they ask for that travel money then in December? But they didn't. They asked for cast information.
Right.
Which
And even when I responded in the email that we are not a part of the show, they could have been like, okay, you know, upon your departure, here's a balance of what you owe. And, you know, we need you to clear this balance within this amount of time. The lady said, thank you very much for your update. I said, thank you as well. I'm sorry we didn't get to meet. That was it. That was all.
So that happened in December. They didn't ask for it in December. January came and gone. They didn't ask for it in January. But here she comes in February. And she asking for it in February. Now keep in mind, this is the same woman who said this. Let me flip the screen. Now y'all might not be able to see it, but I'm going to do it anyways.
So why would you use that private story to hurt another black woman? Tea Time will never beat those allegations. Although Aunt Karen had me blocked, the main reason why I don't associate with her is because back in 2022, I was doing a live stream by myself with maybe 10 or 20 nosy bystanders, maybe more. And Aunt Karen and two of her Goonie Goons, who I will not name, came into the chat making disparaging comments in relations to abortion. I relayed to them that it wasn't funny because I had recently lost a child in a car accident, that I was pregnant in utero.
She said that publicly?
After I told that heartfelt story and cried, Aunt Karen proceeded to leave comments in my live stream that said LOL and laughing emojis.
Okay, so first of all, she don't know why Aunt Karen put those in her chat.
Right. I agree with that.
She could have been laughing at something someone else said.
I agree with that. I thought about that.
So, and then what she clearly says,
She didn't tell it privately. She told it on a public platform. You just heard her say it, Tyrex. She told that in a public platform. That's why it don't make sense. She's saying that it was a private thing. She told this on a public platform.
she can't. How the hell do you come for a content creator saying that they ridiculed you about your loss simply because they said LOL and some emojis in the chat and you don't even know why they did that? And then you take that and say, I told T this privately.
She didn't even tell me that. Like, and that's the part. Like, she didn't give me all those details. It wasn't just me. It wasn't no private conversation. That's the part people don't. We at dinner chopping it up about the show, chopping it up about different people. She's like, there are certain people I will work with and there are certain people I would never work with. And Karen is one of those people. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, well, what'd she do? Well, because she laughed at me. I had a car accident and she laughed at me losing a child. That was it.
And I'm thinking they was in a conversation and this woman laughed. You heard her say it was in comments in the chat.
Girl, bye, Ty. You could fight for her all you want to. A private conversation is an intimate conversation between the people saying, listen, this is between us. This is what happened to me. You don't just throw shit out there like that, just talking. I don't like this person. I don't like this person. This person did this to me. This person did this to me. There was no details given. There was not no gruesome. I didn't even know if there was a actual baby or a baby in a tummy. I didn't know none of that shit. Ain't no fucking shade.
Let's play the rest of it.
And since then, I have not associated myself with that woman. So when I told Tea Time that story in confidence, After I told that heartfelt story and cried, Aunt Karen proceeded to leave comments. So why would you use that private story to hurt another black woman? 2022, I was doing a live stream. After I told that.
So how do you do this live stream in 2022 and you put it out there? You
Come on
put your
now.
story out there publicly and you're saying that T exposed a private conversation which you did not have. When T said
The
something,
cut up is to prove, Ty. I didn't cut it up. The cut up is to prove that there are two different instances. If you listen, you have one instance that happened in 2022. We had dinner last year, 2023, in October. So there's no possible way that that was a private story when the story happened publicly on a social media platform in 2022. Cut the shit.
Cried. Aunt Karen proceeded to leave comments. So why would you use that private story to hurt another black woman? Tea Time will never be, because he was one of the cast members on the reality show I'm producing. And this, now, when I fired Tea Time from the reality show, all of this stuff happened after. Thank God, because it would have been horrible to have her on the reality show and she was doing stuff.
oh, hold on. I think that's one.
That she want people to be indebted to her.
Oh, yeah.
You sleepy? Go to bed.
Yeah. I'm so, this.
I think that was the
When
last
we
pro.
got off the phone, I was supposed to be going to sleep. I get,
Yep.
and
So it happened like it was supposed to. Yes, she did. I said indebted. I know what I said. Indebted. I know how to talk. Play the video, Crown, because this whoever this is down there is willfully ignorant.
oh no.
Oh yeah, she definitely showed herself. It's gonna be some people that's gonna stay being willfully ignorant, but guess who won't be willfully ignorant?
Okay, so y'all, this is the one, and this is why I say these some demons, y'all. I'm telling y'all, man, it's a spiritual something. I'm telling y'all. I don't care what y'all believe in. This is spiritual.
Tea Time with Ty. Don't make me get greasy, because I'll send you an invoice. Because if you don't know anything, you better learn from that one billionaire who be getting in all that legal trouble. He said, if you want the leg up on a person, you better make sure they owe you.
Look how she keeps doing them 2 fingers.
I enjoy people being in debt to me. I do. I think it's fun. It's not fun. It's strategic. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Okay? Stop. Tea Time. Stop. You owe me a first class flight. You owe me first class flight. And I'd hate to come and collect, because I know you ain't got it. I hate to come and collect because I know you don't have it. Tea Time with Ty. Don't make me get greasy.
She said, I enjoy people owing me. That's the sad part that people don't realize. You offer people, hey, let me fly you out. Let me pay for your food. That ain't no different than a man telling a woman, let me pay for everything. Now you owe me poo nanny. And if you don't give it to me, now I want my money back. That ain't no different. And people don't even see it. It's predatorial. You offer people stuff, say, hey, let me fly you out here for a deal. Let me do this. Now, when you make me mad, I can say you owe me. I ain't forget. Oh, you the one who came on my panel and said you was going to throw me in the river? Are you that one? Oh, okay. Yeah, you next. Thanks for coming and finding me again. I was trying to figure out who you was. Let me make sure I screenshot your profile.
You want her out of here because I can get
Oh
out of here.
no, she can stay because I got who she is now. I'm so glad she came back because I was.
Anyways.
Oh yeah, she said she was gonna throw me in the river if I ain't pay Nosy back her money. It's too hot.
You know, all I was waiting on with this story is that she simply. Oh, my dog is outside. I gotta let her in. She simply goes away. Just the story just goes away. Stop telling it. Just shut up.
That's the part, Crown.
And I'm already waiting because I'm having a hard time understanding this. And it's been going on. Let's see, January. So going on 60 days now, right? Where we still don't have an arrest, and we got clear evidence of an assault. I don't understand how he's still walking around free, and there's not been no arrest. But
With
I'm
the grand jury.
with the grand jury that already happened,
Mm-hmm.
and it was supposed to be a week later that a warrant was put out. He don't seem like he's hiding to me. He's very visible on TikTok. I'm just wondering when this arrest gonna happen. I mean, have y'all seen maybe y'all seen an arrest happen for Tyree?
They threatened to throw me, and she's trying to double back, and it's okay because I already have her on recording, threatening to throw me in the river, so she could stop. She could stop trying to clean it up like Nosy did when she said it was a skit. Nope, she came over and threatened me to give Nosy back her money, or she was gonna throw me in the river, and I'm scared for my life.
And that's the thing. So all of this happening for all of these silly these make believe stories. Like this whole thing of, oh, we did all these different bad things to Heartbreaker. Bullshit. And then oh, Tea Time did this egregious thing which warranted her to get fired. She allowed a black woman to call another black woman a roach, which is colorism. How the hell is that? First of all, a black man. Oh,
Buzzwords.
yeah. That's why I say they're very good at telling their stories to get people triggered.
But remember, the person that supposedly was called that was called a roach is on the platform saying, I corrected the person calling her a roach. She's on Nosy's comments telling Nosy, I told them not to stop. T did tell them to stop, and Nosy still ignored that. So who's the liar? You have her on recording saying, I did correct the behavior. You have her in Nosy's comment section while she's ranting, I did.
So what is the purpose of this made up bullshit?
Because she listen, I'm telling you, I don't think it was planned. I don't think it was premeditated. She misstepped and she acted on impulse and she fucked up. That's what happened. She acted on impulse. She showed her ass and people got to see that shit in 4K. It was over 2,000 people in that live. And she showed her ass based off of her feelings. And now she's trying to do damage control and make it like she clown because because she was defending a black woman. That's what it all is. Even though that same black woman said,
don't make no fucking sense, because in your defense of a black woman, you offend several other black women. In your defense of Trina, which Trina clearly checked her and told her, no, I was calling names.
Yep.
There's a video where Trina said, no, I was calling names too, and I wasn't going to quit, so I didn't want her to make them quit. It was on. And I called names first. So I called Chastity a whale. Nobody associated that with colorism, and nobody had a problem with body shaming. Because body shaming is a thing, right?
Well, yeah, you called her a whale. That's wrong. But you know what I'm saying? But she's still allowed. Mind you, you called another person.
I like Chastity. Right. But you know what I'm saying? Like, no. So you don't have a problem with Chastity being called a whale, but you had a problem with Trina being called a roach, and you don't even associate that with the people that said it because T didn't say it. And when T realized it, when she put her earpiece back on and she heard the comment, she checked Corey. And everybody that saw the roaches in the comment thought it was little pieces of chocolate. We didn't know what the hell that was.
I had no idea what that was.
So,
Even when she sent me the message, I never. If you look at that
no,
video the whole time, I didn't even read the messages.
in the comments, y'all put roaches in the comments. See if y'all can find the roach emoji and put it in the comments so people can see what it looked like.
And
Now
then,
she's trying to
on
hold
top of that, being on my ring light.
Right here. What do those look like? Y'all be honest. What does that look like?
What that look like?
I don't even know.
And my phone like this.
Right.
How the fuck am I supposed to know that's a goddamn roach?
Right.
The fuck is that? Mutual motherfucker.
Tyree, you fighting so hard for somebody you don't even know, and you don't even know the whole story. That's the crazy part. You could call me what you want to call me. You came in my panel fighting for somebody, and you didn't even know the whole story. You came fighting for a gossip blogger that gives you all the tea on celebrities, and you thought that what she said was very, very, very accurate without you fact checking.
Very, very, very.
Yeah, accurate. Without you doing your fact check, and you came fighting and swinging at somebody, and you ain't even know what the fuck you was swinging for. And now it's falling right. You don't even see right before your eyes this motherfucker was lying. Came in with the energy. You jumped in my panel and said, "Is you gonna pay that woman back her money?" You could play the video, sweetie. I would love to hear me laughing. Let her up, Crown. Let her play the video. Let her play the recording.
Nah, T-Time with that.
Play the recording. No. Play the recording.
Hold up.
I'll just play the recording.
Wait. Hold up.
No, ain't no wait. Play the recording.
Why you up here lying?
Play the recording.
Hold on. You was up there.
I can't hear you, Crown. You on mute.
Oh, that's why she didn't hear me telling her stop. Look, boo, you came up here. Please don't come up here with all that yelling and stuff. Ain't nobody got time for that. We gonna talk like women or we ain't gonna talk. You can unmute.
Ask her to play the recording. That's all I want to hear. Because she said
I'm sorry. I don't know how to play the recording and all that. I'm not like y'all. I don't do all that.
Did she just say in the comments she's the whole thing?
Nah, I came to your live. Hold up. Let me speak. Don't try to overspeak. Don't try to overtalk me. I came to your live.
Crown, I ain't trying to hear this shit. She said she had a recording in the comments.
That's somebody who don't want the truth to come out.
Hold on. Wait 1 second, love. Did you say in the comments you had the recording?
Oh, I said it's recorded.
Yes or no? It's a yes or no. Do you have it?
No, I said it's recorded.
Yes, you do. Let me show you. I got the receipt. I just screenshot it.
It's recorded.
We all have the recording. We all have the recording? How? How do we all have the recording?
We all have the recording.
How do we all have it?
Do you remember somebody saying, I'm screen recording this live? And you said, screen recorded, baby. Screen recorded. If she want me to pay her back, send an invoice. It was a joke. You was laughing the whole time.
No, I wasn't laughing at all.
Yes, you were.
Okay.
That's how I seen your overbite. And I asked you, did you suck your thumb like I sucked mine when I was a child?
I don't remember you asking that. That's why I said I want you to play.
Hey, look, I don't know what you came up here for, but you're really not contributing to anything right now.
No, I came up here to say this here. Homegirl, you see how she keep over talking?
No. She got a name. Let's be respectful. That's all I asked you to do. If you're gonna come up here,
you see how she keep over talking?
No. Look,
I'm simply saying we both was laughing,
you, baby, because I don't do this shit. I really don't. I'm not on mine.
The purpose of me asking you to bring her up, Crown, because she clearly said I have the recording. So I said bring her up and let her play the recording. Fuck your word against mine. Just play that shit. Period. Just play the recording.
This is
You know you was on your live,
I'm gonna
Joseph.
drop you because you're not. What is the point you're trying to say?
The point is, she was sarcastically, she wasn't serious about none of this until y'all started making
Who
this a
brought
thing.
her up?
She wasn't serious about it. She was josing. She was laughing. We was kikiing before I dropped myself off her live. We laughed. It was a kiki, and it was nothing serious.
Marcus, give me my
She
phone.
was
'Cause she's
like,
playing.
she was hold up. She was
Hold
like,
on.
oh, you gon' I said, look, I'ma act like them old ladies from here. Put you in the bottle. Put you in the listen. Put you in the bottle. Throw you in the river. The old ladies from here. I'm from New Orleans, right?
So you
The
talking
old
about
ladies
voodoo?
from here. I
Voodoo.
didn't say
Okay.
I'm gonna throw you in a river
She
like
said
You
she
she was
said.
gonna throw me in the river, Crown,
No,
and
I
I said,
didn't.
Crown, hold on. Remember, I was
You
talking to
gotta
you
stop
this.
with the girl. You with
No,
the lies. I
quit
can't
playing
take
games
that.
with me. Because one
so
thing I don't do. This is
okay.
the
We
whole
was
thing.
joking. We was
I wasn't
laughing at
joking with
everything.
you.
Now you making it something
No,
serious, and
Crown,
it's
sis, I
crazy.
don't fucking know you. I wasn't joking with you.
You was laughing,
No, I
girl.
wasn't.
Girl, what type of drug you off? Cause you off a good
Pull it
one.
up. That's all I'm asking you to do. You said you had the
What
recording. I asked Crown. You said I got the recording. I said, okay, Crown, pull her
All right.
up
So
on
you
the
not
I'm.
letting
page.
me talk because you don't
No,
want the
play
truth
No,
to
the
come
baby
out.
girl. I
recording.
just let your ass talk and you
I'm
ain't
done.
said
You
shit.
don't want
But
to let me
but
talk
no,
because you
but
don't want the
something
truth
with
to
a
come
river.
out. I'm done.
Okay.
I'm done.
So
That's
so
it.
here's my question to you,
That's
Ty.
that. The
Ty.
question can't be answered. She don't want the truth. She don't want
And
the truth to come out. I'm done. Bye.
Did she or did she not, y'all, in the comments say she had the recording?
no, I blocked her ass. She ain't coming back up in my shit.
She legit kept saying, I got the recording. We was laughing. Okay, if you got the recording, come up and play it. It ain't nothing to talk about. If you got the recording, just come up and play that shit.
Toy can come up if she want to, but I'm not having.
That's the reason why I asked you to bring her up. I'm not finna argue with you in the comments. If you got the recording, play it.
So she came up here to talk about the river shit.
She came up here to play the recording. That I was laughing because I told her, I said, oh, I'm on your ass too. Remember, I was telling you this offline. I was like, the girl said she was gonna throw me in the river.
Mm-hmm.
And then Chef was like, no, T, she mean the bottle. Remember I was telling you about that? That's what I was talking about. I don't know this girl. Ain't never seen her a day in my life. Why the fuck would I kiki and laugh with you when you jump in my panel and tell me you gonna pay that woman back her money? I said, and who is you? I said, who is you to come collect for somebody you don't know? You know me, Crown, you know me better than be laughing at somebody about that. I want you to know why the fuck you coming to collect for another bitch that you don't even know nothing about. So I know goddamn well I wasn't laughing with you.
Sure. I just don't understand how. So it's like, how can you see this woman contradict her own self? Like not us say, oh, she lying because this. She says this thing, and then she says another thing, and you still believe her. At that point, you deserve the lie you told. You know, and there's no amount of convincing that can help you. You deserve that lie, and I think you should keep swallowing that. I'm good luck with that. I don't see how she's coming over here to fight for something. I don't get it. I just
She
don't get
did
it.
because I forgot her profile, and you know in the boxes when you download your live, you can't see the boxes right with the camera off. So I'm glad she came in here because I needed that profile name.
Well, she blocked now, so
Oh,
she
I got
come.
it. I screenshot the name when she came in the comments because she should have just shut the fuck up because the reason she found that's nosy people. So for her to be on here while we on live, it's kind of funny why you still watching us. But great, thank you for letting me know you here because I needed your profile.
Well, you already know. You gotta be kind of. I ain't gonna say. I won't say.
No, but that's why I wanted, when she spoke up, I was like, oh, thank you. You ain't hear me say it. I'm like, thank you for coming. You the one that told me you was going to throw me in the river. Oh, yeah. Let me screenshot that.
You be remembering them names. I don't be remembering.
Yeah. No, she was arguing. She said it. She said, I'm the one that was in your box, remember? I said, oh, she identified herself.
Yeah,
Go ahead and go to sleep, girl.
yeah. I'm a bit annoyed, and I think starting this probably was a bad idea. Only because my thoughts ain't even gathered, you know. And I feel like I'm all over the place because this.
It's okay. You wasn't ready for it.
at
You and the
all.
baby.
Like, I just wish she'd just go away.
She ain't gonna do that. So what she thought was gonna happen, Crown, was that she was gonna be able to do this, be the victim, and then go around the streets as she pleases. But you told people that was going to be this grand jury. You told people you were pregnant. And then there are some people that have forgotten, but there are some people like, wait a minute, what's going on? What's up with the case? I thought that somebody was going to jail. What happened? And now she thought, that's why she said, I didn't come here to talk about that. Well, it ain't been less than you said that there was a grand jury trial January 22nd, and you expect people to forget. People are not going to forget that fast.
And then you hit us with such a heavy blow. Like, you got like you got assaulted. And so that's a big deal to some people because you made them, anybody who had that shit happen to them, it made them psychologically, even subconsciously, even, go back to that fucking shit. You know how fucking triggered I got on your panel. And it's like, you do that shit and this is all a fucking game to you?
But that's the part that breaks my heart for all of y'all, because she's making it very clear. She said, I don't feel. None of this bothers me. This is not trauma to me. I am no victim. This is nothing to me. I got everything that I wanted out of this. She said that in that live. And I wish people were there. She said, this means nothing to me. I got everything I want.
She wear.
Mm-hmm.
That blew me. I don't know. Maybe I was just so laser focused on just trying to get up there. I didn't even hear that.
You wasn't there. You had left. You remember she dropped you.
Oh, that happened at the end.
That happened at the end because the lady was like, okay, wait a minute. Like, because she wanted to fight. She's like, I want people to come up. And the girl was like, you sure you want this? Like, I don't really think you want this. Like, she was trying to not have her do it. You know what I'm saying? She was like, no, I want this. I want this. This, I feed off of this. And that's when the girl was like, the other girl came back and she was like, I'm so sorry. You've handled this so great. And your strength and your courage is so amazing. For you. She was like, oh, I didn't go through anything. I'm not a victim. She said, this is nothing to me.
Makes her edges grow. I heard that.
No, and when they were trying to say like, oh, you survived something traumatic, she was like, oh no. This does not get to me.
This feeds.
This does not hurt me. Yeah.
She's laughing. Okay, whatever.
Our attention feeds her soul, but she said the experience in itself, she got everything she wanted out of this. She said the experience in itself, she got everything she wanted out of this.
She got everything out of being. So accusing somebody of assaulting you.
That's what she said.
And then what's crazy is they blamed us.
Yep.
They blamed us.
I'm glad that little girl held that lie. Because that's probably the worst thing they could have did, trying to make us out to be the bad people. If she went live,
Let me get off or I start crying. This shit just blows me. I was so fucked up about this. Really racking my brain. Like, what did we say to her that made her feel like?
No, she made that very clear. She said, I know what I'm doing.
That's when you know you're dealing with a fucking like a skilled narcissist, that it'll have you questioning your damn self. I mean, before she even brought it to the internet, she sent me that text wishing me death.
Oh, I'm sorry, yeah.
I think that text was probably supposed to piss me off and provoke me to be like, oh, since she like that, fuck it, but that's not. I still kept her shit private.
Yeah.
And even after she said that to me and gave me that whack ass apology, I still checked up on her. Oh, if I was closer.
I'm glad you wasn't in there, Crown, because when you left, she said some really disturbing things. And that's when the girl was like, ooh, like, this is heavy. You know what I'm saying? Because she was literally basically letting people know, like, I'm unfazed by anything. And you know how you got people that go through things and be like, you know what, this didn't break me. I'm a survivor. It wasn't that kind of response. Because, it was this is nothing to me. And to say that in front of all the people that want you, like what you doing right now, cry for you, that fought for you, that cheer for you, and you were saying, oh, girl, this is nothing. I got what I wanted. I need this attention. I love this attention.
That's it.
Yeah, I gotta end the live, y'all.
Okay, baby.
Thank y'all.
Call me if you need me. I'm still up getting my hair done, so.
Okay.
Okay.